Welcome to 1 and 2 step inequalities. This is slide number 4. This is where we're going over some of the terms and kind of the written instructions of what we're doing and kind of what we're looking out for as we go through our inequalities. What you're going to do is follow along, and you're going to be moving these words from our word bank to fill in the blanks here in this kind of like just directions, I guess you could call them. So I'll go ahead and read it and we'll move the words over together. We want to undo addition or subtraction with what we have been calling this whole unit the inverse operation or the opposite operation. So to undo multiplication or division, kind of like the saying up top, we were talking about addition and subtraction here. We're going to undo multiplication or division with the inverse operation. The inverse being the opposite. So if I'm adding in my inequality, to undo it, I need to subtract. If I'm multiplying in the inequality, to undo it, I need to divide. That's what that is saying. Now, one step that you will notice is going to be different in an inequality than when you never saw it in an equation. So it's different than the equation. An inequality, when you multiply or divide by a negative number, so there's your variable being multiplied or divided in the original inequality, you are going to, at the very end, flip the inequality sign. So if it's a less than, you'll flip it to a greater than. If it's a greater than, you'll flip it to a less than. Okay, don't forget, we need to isolate the variable just like we do in equations, and then we need to check our inequality sign to make sure it's facing the correct way. Okay, that's how it goes. Whoops, this one's down just a little bit further. It really doesn't matter if they're not perfect. But this is, we have just now filled out our notes right here, and then we're going to go through and do a couple of practice problems together, and then you will have independent work after that.